We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of. Yeah, this is Everton Blender. And it's all about the young police from Jamaica, seeing Young Police Channel. Big up yourself, Everton Blender said that. We no afraid, we no see no one where we afraid of.
Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video.
Yeah, so right now you're looking at a man, his name is Javon Pinnock. Yeah man, Javon Pinnock, and he's wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison. Yeah man, and we want this man off the street, we want him out like now. Javon Pinnock is wanted by NYP for the brutal murder of Javon Jamison. Pinnock, along with an accomplice, gunned down Jamison outside the Pure Lounge nightclub in Queens, New York on April 8, 2023. Jamison, a 23-year-old from North Lauderdale, Florida, was shot multiple times and succumbed to his injuries at Jamaica Hospital. And Jamaica Hospital is not in a Jamaica, it's in New York, so them kill him in America. So Pinnock is currently on the run and is believed to be hiding in Jamaica. His accomplice, Christopher King, has already been arrested and charged with murder. Second time now, him a charged with murder, you know. King, you know, in New York, you know. So Pinnock is described as black, look like frog. I mean, 5 feet, 10 inches, and 220 pounds, with a scar on his left cheek, or you can say face. So if you have any information on Pinnock whereabouts, please contact 119 in Jamaica and let the police know so this carousing is wanted by the police in New York, and they would issue the warrant to extradite him. There's an extradition warrant out for him this month. But please, we're begging you, we're beseeching you. Use your conscience, please, for once. Don't follow the criminal-minded Jamaicans, man. Protect criminals. Because, look, the same boy that you're protecting today, tomorrow he might turn on you. Alright, so moving on to today's video. Yeah, so right now, as we tell you, always look at your LCD and just look when you're watching the video. Always look at, because on the LCD you will learn a lot of information about about the video that we are doing. So right now you're looking at your LCD, yeah, you look at the man, see me, him big belly guy, yeah, and with him blue bag, yeah, him named Courtney Wilson, arriving at the Norman Manty International Airport last week in Kingston. Yeah man, as 52 Jamaicans were deported from the United States. Yeah, Donald Trump said now, nobody in them country, yeah, we understand. Whether if you're black or you're brown, yeah, but if you're white, it's alright. I just saw it go. Because it's an illegal immigrant, it's an immigrant control America, and a guy named Elon Musk. But hey, him not understand history. Because we soon delve in a topic about him still, but so I tell you about our bridging, we get reports, yeah man, boy, I tell you. So after 33 years, man concerned for family left behind after prison term, removal from the United States. Tears and fears as 52 get boot from the United States. So a deportee is embraced by a loved one after arriving at Norman Manti International Airport on Thursday. You know, you see one of them, a deportee, you see him, you know, him loved one, them hug him up. Well, this time man I know Courtney Wilson, nobody never come meet him. Yeah man, I meet him. Courtney Wilson, no, nobody never meet him. So Courtney Wilson appeared last as he stepped on home soil for the first time in 33 years. On Thursday, after he and 51 other Jamaicans landed at the Norman Manley International Airport after being deported from the United States. So in fact, it was his first real sense of freedom in more than a decade after spending the last 13 years in a US prison. So him come to America and spent 33 years, so he spent 20 years out there free and 13 in a prison. Him say, this is how him say, you know, with him, I got into some trouble, you know. Was all he ready to admit as he spoke to the Gleaner after emerging from the first of the deportees release hours after processing. Subsequent checks, however, reveal that Wilson was in 2014 convicted of aggregated terms of 15 to 30 years imprisonment following his guilty plea at 3 separate dockets to the sexual assault of 3 minor females. So this man is one of them man who trouble little pitney. Yes, so Thursday deportation exercise was part of the routine involuntary removal of Jamaican citizens from the North American country, which happened last Thursday. So it was, however, the first such charter flight to Jamaica since President Donald Trump returned to office on January 20, amid reports that some 1,020 Jamaicans were on a list close to 1.5 million immigrants in the US targeted for removal by US Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So while waiting the arrival of his brother to pick him up, Wilson expressed concern for his family he left behind in the US. He noted that he left Jamaica in 1993 and residing in Philadelphia in the state of Pennsylvania. My kids and grandkids are there. It's not a good feeling. I got a great granddaughter who will be 3 next month. I have not met her, Wilson told the Gleaner. Noting that he was penniless, he questioned the money allegedly paid by the American government to the Jamaican government for the deportation process. They don't pay nothing to them. You know, I hear the American government give the Jamaican government for every deportee, but we don't see that. He said, ask any deportee and them tell you that. That is the story here. Yeah man, I saw on the state, you know, we read the government, the American, so you have to say now, oh, American government I pay Jamaican government forget to know. Until when they come back to Jamaica, I pressure that upon the taxpayers them. Them not get nothing. The only thing them get on the docket, so you know, a criminal, all corrosion, you understand. Use a little Lester. You understand? A socialist boy you're here. I have to ask you know, which community him come from. So there is no claim to corroborate what I say. But government get money if you give them and them think they're mad fool. So Wilson said he counted 6 women on the flight which landed about 10 a.m. on Thursday. One of the women told the Gleaner that she was away for a short time, illegally crossing US-Mexico border just 3 months ago. Nice. So the air was filled with anticipation as nervous relatives mill about, scanning the faces of all arriving passengers to find their kin. It's been 8 years since he went away, one sibling told the Gleaner. I am just excited and anxious to see him. Tears and hugs followed as others were reunited with their loved ones, though some were not that fortunate. A few deportees was handed over to local police for a continued investigation into charges that they absconded. One man whose head was covered was taken by St. James Police, while another, one for murder in Clarendon, was dragged into a nearby holding cell until officers from that parish arrived. On Tuesday, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, in her debut press briefing, stressed that the Trump administration will be ramping up deportations. The president has said countless times that he is focused on launching the largest mass deportation operation in American history of illegal criminals, and if you are an individual, a foreign national who illegally entered the United States of America, you are by definition a criminal and therefore you are subjected to deportation, she said. On Wednesday, the Jamaican government said the National Security Council was assessing the risk associated with deportations of Jamaicans with serious criminal backgrounds and was formulating strategy to mitigate potential threats. So so the police them must start watch them and just slip, you slide. Because I hear the Prime Minister say, and I see in Jamaica like the PMP criminal organization was in power, where them make excuse to criminal and say, oh, him poor and him black and yeah, no, I know that. Because him realize now in all of them years that where him used to repeat them like a madness, the boy say I chew them poor. Him realize I don't know so it go. Because him I get one say man they make money and all him do is buy gun and kill people. Yeah, if you tell a man for go laba juice him mother, him say I did it for dead. That's stupidity, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in a statement, Foreign Affairs Minister Kamina Johnson Smith noted that some individuals set to be deported may have breached immigration laws but otherwise been law-abiding residents engaged in productive employment. She said others have been convicted of serious criminal offences, including violent crimes. Johnson Smith said the government was concerned about the potential impact of the anticipated increased return of individuals with serious criminal backgrounds and is taking steps to ensure public safety. She urged the Jamaicans in the US who are concerned about the immigration status to seek professional legal advice. So this man, deported, man worried for him family, him left behind, following prison sentence and removal from US. Tears and anxiety. Yeah, so this man, as we tell you, you understand. So Courtney Wilson appeared bewildered as he set foot on Jamaica soil for the first time in 33 years. So him in America, for 33 years, him spent 13 years of prison, so 20 years. So in 20 years, say a crime him a commit, Little, you understand what I'm saying? Because him not fight for him citizenship. You understand? So on Thursday, him arrived Jamaica Norman Manley International Airport following his deportation from the United States. In reality, it was his first taste of freedom in over a decade after serving 13 years in a US prison. I lie him telling him, as him talk about, say boy, I'm getting a little trouble. I trouble people little pitney. You understand? And he was sentenced to, in 2014 to an aggregate term of 15 to 30 years after pleading guilty. You understand? So this man now, as we tell you, say him a ice, you understand? A ice grab him and them just send him back after him finish him term. So this is one thing we can tell all of the Jamaican them. It's when you travel, when you live in a foreign country, you just behave yourself. But guess what? There's a culture where it's because in Jamaica where we have a system that is very, very sympathetic to criminals. You understand? See, this man him spent 33 years in America and him come back to Jamaica penniless. When do the money? I bet you any money he never used to send the money come give nobody back in Jamaica whilst he was there. So so Courtney Wilson deported and penniless. How on God's earth will Courtney Wilson survive in Jamaica? After 33 years in America, Courtney Wilson has returned to Jamaica. Not as a triumphant son, but as a burden, penniless and uncertain of his future. He's stepping back onto home soil. Not as a returning resident with savings, investment or even a plan, but as another deportee dumped at Norman Manley International Airport with nothing but the clothes on his back and a past he had rather not discuss. One has to wonder, how in God's name is he going to survive? The deportation paradox, from big dreams to big troubles, Wilson left Jamaica in 1993, likely with dreams of making it big in America. Fast forward 2025, and he's back, having spent 13 of those years in prison, in a US prison for a crime he doesn't want to talk about, but official record sure do. He was convicted of sexual assault against 3 minor victims. Yeah, a crime that guarantee him not just a lengthy sentence, but also a permanent banishment from the United States. Now, reality is staring him in the face like a mean custom officer at the airport. No money, no home, no job. His family in the US still there. His grandkids, they don't even know him. His great-granddaughter, he has met her, and his relatives in Jamaica, well, let's just say not all family members are eager to embrace a long-lost relative when he bringing back his baggage of the wrong kind. And like him a come in a barrel with nothing for nobody. He might come now, come take things from them, and you don't know any that will cause conflict in the home. Anyway, must stay, but you don't know how so it go on them thing that with Jamaican. Anyway, must stay, him feel entitled to it. Some deportees are lucky. Their family members, though hesitant, still show up at the airport, shake their heads, sigh deeply, and take them home. Often to a house that is already cramped and a fridge that is already half empty. Others, well, some family members take one look at the incoming deportee and suddenly remember that they have urgent business in another parish. Let's be real. Many of these deportees, when they were making money in America, never sent home a dime. They never helped build a house, support a struggling relative, or even send a barrel of food item. Now, when they are in desperate need, they expect the same family they neglected to welcome them back with open arms. Life doesn't work that way. Many deportees find themselves homeless, depending on charity or government programs that barely exist. And don't think for a second that Wilson will be making a trip to America. No, sir. The US immigration system has a special place in its hearts for repeat offenders. And by special place, we mean one-way ticket to anywhere but the United States. Even people who enter the United States illegally and somehow manage to slip under the radar will ensure that he and the others like him never get a green card, much less a visa ever again. Jamaica's broken system welcome home to nothing. Jamaica, for its natural beauty, is not a country with a well-oiled reintegration system for deportees. The government barely has enough resources to help struggling law-abiding citizens, much less convicted criminals, who are sent back to Jamaica against their will. Wilson, like many deportees, will face 3 harsh realities. 1, unemployment. Nobody is lining up to hire a 50-something-year-old man who just finished a 13-year prison sentence in America. What do you mean? Nobody now do that and them thing there. You understand? His work experience, prison job don't count. We are telling you that. Nobody, yeah. Not because you did that prisoner work. That the experience I was experience, you're in a chef of prison. Nobody know want you around them. You're all dirty bung. Stigma of isolation. In Jamaica, people don't forget. Once word gets out about why he was deported, he won't be able to walk freely without people whispering behind his back. Say him love like a pain. That's why them send him back. And them gonna all kill him in our community. I tell you that. A big man, this a big belly man and them thing there. I say, hey, you know, say court when him did that Friday, there's 3 like a pitney him trouble it and that's send him back. Then I say, hey, you make sure you watch a pitney them in the time we come out, you know. And someone I say, oh, I pray, you know, cause hey, the boy don't in there, you know, cause when the boy did that Friday, they make money and then they send back nothing. Oh, possible criminal entanglements. Many deportees, desperate for survival, turn to crime. It's not that they want to. It is that Jamaica isn't exactly fully Yeah, Jamaica exactly full of second chances. So while Wilson's personal story is tragic, it is just another one example of a larger issue. Jamaica faces a culture of criminality, dishonesty, and deception that has festered for decades. This isn't just about deportees, it's about an entire society that has conditioned, especially during the Michael Manley era, to believe that law breaking is a form of resistance rather than wrongdoing. And Michael Manley with them fees say, yeah, to him put boy and fed him up on the pedestal. Yeah, man, on the podium, make him celebrate with him out there and promote, yeah, out there campaign with them and I say, oh, them man, make beat me in Central Kingston and Payne Avenue and them thing there. So that them fees say, boy, criminality, I writing, and mad thing that Manley's socialist policies might have sounded good in theory, but in practice, they nurture an environment where people believe they are entitled to things without earning them, where bending and breaking the law was seen as an act of survival, and where personal responsibility was thrown out the window. The result, a country that embraced criminality as a part of its culture, where hustling, legal or illegal, is a way of life, and where people will defend criminals before they support justice. So what is Wilson next move? Courtney love look up it, you and them boy they go like a fart down there. So will he end up like many other deportees, homeless, hopeless, and they didn't know on a dark road? One thing for sure, Jamaica is no land of second chances for people like him. He had his shot and now he's back in the country that barely recognize him. So welcome home, Mr. Wilson. Hope you have a plan because Jamaica sure doesn't have one for you. And guess what? Nobody's lining up to hire 50 had the something-year-old man who just finished a 13-year prison in America. So yeah, return home, but nobody no want you. So have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.